everyone! Today I'll show you how to knit a mini scarf in cable rib stitch. To understand how the pattern works, you can watch the cable rib stitch tutorial first. I left the link below. I used 3.5mm needles and 45 grams of sport weight yarn. One ball is 50 grams, 160 meters. The scarf's length is 101 centimeters and width is 8.5 centimeters. I haven't blocked it, so your measurements might grow a little when you do. I'm starting with 6 stitches. For the first 3 rows, knit the first 3 stitches and slip the last 3 stitches with yarn in front. These stitches are for the I-cords. For all rows, the first 3 and last 3 stitches will be worked this way, except for the increase and decrease rows. We will increase every 4th row. Knit the first 2 stitches. Increase by doing knit front and back in the 3rd stitch, and slip the I-cord stitches. I'm starting the next 4 rows. The I-cord stitches will be worked the same way. The middle stitch will be purled on the right side and knitted on the wrong side. Rows 1 and 3 are the right side, 2 and 4 are the wrong side rows. On the 4th row, I'm increasing the same way again. I'm starting the next 4 rows. Work the I-cord same way. Now there are 2 stitches in the middle. Purl the first and knit the second. On the next rows, knit the knit stitch and purl the purl stitch to the next 4 rows. And increase again on the 4th row. I'm starting the next 4 rows. Cable row starts here. On every first row, the stitch after the first I-cord stitches will be purled. If there are 2 stitches after the purl stitch, knit a cable. Knit 2 stitches together in the back loop. Pick up the stitch, knit it in the back loop. The pattern will always be worked in a 2x1 rib. The first rows will be the cable rows. On the other rows, knit the knits and purl the purls and increase on the 4th row. Since the cable stitches are knitted on the right side, work them as purls on the wrong side. And increase again on the 4th row. I'm starting the next 4 rows. Now there are 4 stitches in the middle. First one will be a purl, next 2 will be a cable, and last one will be a purl. You need 2 stitches to make a cable, and 1 purl stitch always comes after cable. On the other rows, knit the knits and purl the purls, and increase on the 4th row. I'm starting the next 4 rows. Now, there are 5 stitches in the middle. First one will be a purl, next 2 will be a cable, and the next will be a purl. After the last purl stitch, if 1 stitch comes, work knit stitch. If 2 stitches come, work cable. Since the I-cord stitches don't change, I'm not counting them. Work the next 3 rows the same way and increase on 4th row. Since this part is the same as the other rows, I won't be showing it again. I'm starting the next 4 rows. Now, there are 6 stitches in the middle. Continue it like the previous first row. So there are 2 stitches after the last purl. Work them as a cable. The pattern will continue this way. On every first row, the stitch after the I-cord will be a purl, and a cable will always come after the purl. There must be 1 purl stitch between each cable. To make a cable, there must be 2 stitches after the purl. If only 1 stitch comes, work it as a knit. Work the other rows as a 2x1 rib, and increase every 4th row. I only count the middle stitches between the I-cords. The pattern consists of a 4-row repeat. You will work the cables on every first row, and the other rows are easy. Just knit the knit stitches and purl the purls to work 2x1 rib. After the last increase, I have total of 34 stitches on my needle. The length is 32 centimeters, and the width is 8.5 centimeters. From this point on, I'll knit without making any increases. I repeated the 4 rows without increases for 37 centimeters. After the last 4 rows, I worked 3 rows, and now I'll decrease on the 4th row. Knit the first 2 I-cord stitches, slip the 3rd stitch knitwise. Knit or purl the next stitch, whichever comes first, and pass the slipped stitch over the stitch. Then continue the rest of the pattern. Repeat all rows as they are. Work decrease on every fourth row instead of increasing. The cable rows will be worked the same way. For example, after the decrease row, there will be one less cable here. Count the same way. If one stitch comes, like this, work knit stitch. If 2 stitches comes, work cable. If no stitches left, just slip the I-cord stitches. After the last decrease, there will be 6 stitches left on the needle. Work 3 rows of I-cord stitches just like you did at the beginning. After these 3 rows, I'll work the cast off and finish the scarf. Thank you for watching. When you finished, I'd love it if you shared it and tagged me on Instagram. If you have any questions, please write in the comments.